Is this Kentucky team Final Four caliber? We're getting ready to discuss it. Before I start my video, guys, could you please hit the like button and follow me on TikTok? I've been doing most of my stuff through TikTok lately. My YouTubers, come over to TikTok. Instagrammers, come over to TikTok. Facebook, please just follow me on TikTok. It'll make things a whole lot easier. I'm still going to share my video through all platforms, but just doing most of my stuff through TikTok right now. They've just got a lot of better features over there. Some things I wanted to talk about. Hold on just a second. Sorry. All right. I was going to make an announcement. I advertised this on just about every platform yesterday. I'm going to do my greatest ever series. Shout out, today was my last day of work till January 5th. January 5th, so I got, what is that, guys? 12, 13 days off, so I got a lot of time in my hand. I'm doing a greatest ever series, and I'm starting it with the greatest debate in the history of American sports. LeBron and Jordan. And I'm going to do it on Christmas Day because even though the NFL has some games, the Christmas Day has always belonged to the NBA. So to celebrate that, I'm going to break down in detail, once and for all, we're going to put to bed the LeBron-Jordan debate, who's the greatest of all time. And some things I'm going to say may surprise you. I'm not the normal, as you can tell, I'm not the normal sports fan. I'm not going to sit up here. I'll give you all a little preview, and this is a mistake that I think a lot of people make. You don't have to bash your competition for you to be great. Like for Kentucky, for example, a lot of fans in our fan base, they believe that they have to bash John Calipari in order for Pope to look good, and that's not necessary. First of all, it's not true, and it makes you look ridiculous, but I'm just giving you a little insight to the greatest ever series. It's not going to be based on, I don't need Jordan or LeBron to fail for the other one to be better. The other one's probably the second greatest player ever, so it's not like that's a bad thing. But anyway, just give you a little insight. Greatest ever series is going to be started. And we're going to do NBA. We're going to do quarterbacks, of course. I'm not going to do them all in one day. Like I said, I have 12 days off. We're doing more than sports. I'm a big movie guy, guys. I love television shows. We're going to do greatest action movies ever. I might do greatest Christmas movies tomorrow. You want to do greatest shows ever, maybe greatest actors. I don't know. We'll dig into it. But greatest ever series starts tomorrow, or starts on Christmas Day officially with Jordan and LeBron. Okay, before I start breaking down Kentucky basketball, I just want to say this. Don't be a jerk. I want to say thank you to 95% of my followers. I love you guys. I mean that. And I've not been a people person in a long time. Little insight about me. Both my parents are deceased. I don't talk to my family a whole lot. I really don't. I've had a lot of bad stuff happen to me in my life, and it's caused me to lose faith in the world, faith in people, and I'm just not a people person. Basically locked in my own fantasy sports world. But anyway, you people are giving me reason to believe otherwise. I'm serious, and I mean that. I love you guys. I love all the positive feedback and all that. Christopher Perry, and I'll never mention a full name on social media unless I'm giving them credit. A guy, Christopher Perry, I don't know Christopher. He seems to be a diehard UK fan. He said some things. He said it. He apologized for being rude. He said it no permanent damage done at all. I have very thick skin. I wanted to give Christopher Perry all the credit in the world. He made a paragraph apologizing to me for being rude and basically said that he agreed with most of the stuff I was saying, disagreed with me on a few things. That's fine. That's all I want, guys. That's all I want. I'm trying to build a. This is a place for all of us to vent, to talk sports. It'll be mostly UK during basketball season, but I love all sports. I follow sports religiously. And I want us to, that's what I want, just to be respectful. We're not going to agree on everything most of the time. All you have to do is be respectful. That's all I ask. Don't take personal jabs or anything like that. So to Christopher Perry, I want to say, you know how much character it takes for someone to admit they're wrong, say they're sorry, apologize, and move forward? Do you know how much character that takes? Do you know how few people in the world have the ability to do that? They don't have the ability to. They have the ability to do that, but they refuse to do that. People they don't like admitting when they're wrong. They will not admit when they're wrong. They won't apologize. So I want to get on with this video, but Christopher Perry, I cannot express the amount of respect I gain for you. Seriously. I've dealt with a lot of people like that over the years. So many people that are wrong about something, they don't want to admit that they were wrong and apologize for it and all that stuff. Anyway, all the credit in the world, man. I love you. Thank you. I've got a couple of jerks that have just saying stupid stuff. One guy, I don't even know what he's talking about. This very hat right here, he said, "Where'd you get that Carolina blue hat?" Could everybody please check out my hat? It's this very hat right here. I made sure I wore it today for him. He said, "Where'd you get that Carolina blue hat?" I have absolutely no idea what the hell he's talking about, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not trying to bash. This dude's a little bit redneckish for me. He's had a few negative comments, and I've got another guy too. I'm not going to say their usernames. I don't even know their usernames, whatever. But I'm just letting you guys know that are being like that, taking personal jabs, all that stuff. It's a waste of my time, and you're going to get blocked. I mean, I've not blocked anybody to this point, but I'm just letting you know that you're on your last leg. So, and this channel's only going to grow. You guys are going to want to talk sports. Everybody's going to want to come here to talk because I'm an open-minded person. I try to be a good person. This channel is going to become very, very popular. Trust me. So, and you're in danger of getting locked out permanently with no way back. So, no personal jabs. You guys, once again, can disagree with me all you want, as long as you do it respectfully. And as you'll notice, I tell a lot of people, I try to get back to everybody, I respectfully disagree with you. We can agree to disagree, whatever. But you got to have respect for people, man. That's what this world is lacking, and I won't tolerate it. My channel, my rules, my page. Just be respectful. I'd love to have you just be respectful. Right now, clean slate. No permanent damage done, but that's it. Okay? All right, let's get on with it. So, let's go with some negatives first about today's game. Okay, guys, I had to work today. I got off. Actually, I get up and go to the gym at 3 a.m. every morning. So I was a little bit exhausted in a 1 o'clock Tuesday game. I understand why they had it. Threw me a little off guard. I turned down tickets to this game. I turned down floor seats to this game. I understand. But I didn't watch the game. I hate little games like this. Those of you who know me, well, you already know this. Those of you who are new to me, I hate these games. And it's not a Mark Pope thing. It's not a Kentucky thing. It's a college football, college basketball. I understand why you have to play them, but I cannot stand when these big schools play these little schools. It's meaningless. You can't learn anything. They're not for me. I hate them. The only reason I ever go is if my little girl wants to go or something like that. I hate these games. Like I said, I turned down seats 4 rows behind the Kentucky bench to this game I had no interest in going. Okay. So, was it Bellamy? I don't even know how to say that. And that's not a negative, okay? So, reading some stuff, people were frustrated with us defensively today. We gave up 85 points to a terrible team. They're 5-7, all that stuff. Georgia beat this team by 45. This team lost to Northern Kentucky and shot 52% from the field today, okay? I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about this game. Okay, and the reason is I don't think you can learn much either way. So, you guys know me. I don't do excuses, and I'm not. Mark Pope has me extremely frustrated. I'm a Calipari, Rick Pitino type guy, and I love winning. That's the biggest thing. Mark Pope fell far short of any expectations for Kentucky basketball, okay? That being said, this is December 23rd. These are kids. They're playing inferior competition. They knew they had 11 days off after. Let's not crucify them. I think Lowe didn't play, which I don't want to go there. I don't do the injury excuses. If you're looking for somebody to say, well, this is because this guy was hurt, this is because that. Guys, every team in the nation has injuries. Every team, that's professional, everything. I don't do the injury excuses. I will not allow it. It's not up for discussion on this channel. I don't care whoever play. We have a $22 million roster. They give Mark Pope unlimited money, and we have an unlimited roster. It shouldn't matter about the injuries. Everybody has injuries, so I will not do the injury excuses under any circumstances whatsoever. Calipari had injuries, and I felt it cost maybe national championships. I will not go there. I will not use excuses. Let me tell you where excuses get you. People, if you like somebody, people make excuses for them. And if you don't like somebody, people will not allow the excuses. And I don't do favoritism. I hate favoritism. So, I just want to make that clear. But, going forward, okay, here's the bright spot. Here's what I say, and it's good for me as well, and I need some of y'all to help me. I'm extremely frustrated with Kentucky basketball right now. Mark Pope in particular. He's, I don't want to say on my bad side, but he has a lot to prove. I've had a very frustrating year. Kentucky football, I'm a diehard Minnesota Vikings fan. We go all the way to Minneapolis to watch them play. Those of you who watch the NFL, you know what kind of year my Vikings have had. And it's been injury after injury after injury after injury, and I've never made one excuse. They've got to do better. Anyway, the one bright spot I had, I told everybody to book their rooms for Indianapolis. I told everybody to book the rooms for Indianapolis, which where the Final Four's at, because we're going to the Final Four. I had such high hopes for Kentucky basketball. I said, they're going to do it. They're deep, everything. We have everything Mark Pope needs to win the national championship, guys, okay? He has everything he needs to win a national championship. So, all right, here's what I'm saying. Let's all, and I'm talking to myself, let's take a deep breath. I think everyone would be in agreement. 9-4 heading into conference play, being 1-4 versus ranked teams is a disappointment so far. I don't do excuses. It's a disappointment. I'm not the guy that's going to just completely crucify Pope for no reason, but I'm also not the guy that's going to give him every pass in the world. If you like that type of analysis, you came to the right place. I tell it exactly like it is 100% of the time. So I'm not giving him a pass. Mark Pope's grade for me is about a D- right now. When you talk about Kentucky basketball standards, 9-4, 1-4 versus ranked teams. It's been terrible so far. But here's what I'm saying. 11 days off. It's going to be a complete reset for me. I'm going to put 2025 to rest and look forward and be on board with this guy because we have no other. It's either do that or be miserable. But he's on a short leash. The St. John's win, okay, great credit. If you go to Alabama and lose the conference opener, it erases it. Here's the bright side. He has 11 days of practice with these guys. Now they're going to be off with their families a little bit for the holidays and all that stuff. He has 11 days off. They have 11 days off. Practices, what I've been mostly frustrated with Mark Pope. Anybody who played, like myself, I cannot comprehend why he lets people in his practices, lets fans in there to watch his practices, KSR running around. If I become a member of the media, I don't expect any Kentucky coach to let me just stroll around and practice. That's not what I want. Mark Pope, if anybody can get this message back to him, and I know some people, I don't want to say Pope's seen stuff, but trust me, I just know information's gotten back to me. Here's what I'm asking, brother. Close the door to these practices. Tape up those windows where nobody can see. Lock the doors. Turn the cell phones off. Don't need anybody recording your practices. Hammer those boys. Get on them hard. Explain to them what the University of Kentucky is all about. If you can't do it, invite me to practice and I'll explain it for you. I'll explain it for you. What the University of Kentucky is all about, what we're all about as a fan base, and what we expect and what the expectation is. If you win for us, it's going to be greatness. It's going to be the greatest thing that any of y'all have ever experienced in your life. But if you lose, probably the opposite of that. So by all means, games are won in practice. They really are. Anybody who played knows that. Close the doors. No access to your practice. If you get asked a question by the media, simply tell them it's none of their business. That stays in the locker room. I don't need any information. I don't need any updates about practice whatsoever. Lie on your injury report. I don't need to know exactly what's going on with each player. It's time to get tough. And let's go. And I think we can do it. I think we have everything we need. I know we have everything we need to win a national championship. I know we do. You mean tell you what I'm excited about, guys, and I'm going to talk more about this. Everybody, you think we were better last year? No. That team was smoother last year. We had better shooters, Bray, and we could go on those spurts. Let me tell you what it takes to beat a John Calipari coach team, a Rick Pitino coach team. You have to be able to win ugly. These Hall of Fame coaches, you have to be able to win when you're not shooting good. And we couldn't do that last year. I think we can this year. And here's the thing. Not much rim protection last year. This year we have all we need. And it's why I honestly think we can go to Arkansas and win. Because we can match them athletically this year, and we couldn't last year. We have the athletes. We have the advantage. You see how many block shots we had against St. John's? I mean, you can't just go to the rack and lay it in against Kentucky. Now, we allowed a scrub team to score 85 today. They've got to tighten up, but we have all the rim protection we need. After 11 days, there should be no health issues. Let's start out the new year and hit some people in the mouth. So the positive, practices, complete reset. I'm 100% behind this team. They are on a short leash. If they get beat by Alabama, I'm not going to come and say it's okay, because it's not. You got to go there. You're playing a team who just beat you by 29 points in the SEC tournament. We were embarrassed by Alabama last year. Went 0-3 against them, lost in the SEC tournament by 29 points. That was our worst loss ever in the SEC tournament. Our worst loss ever in the SEC tournament. You got to bring it. And by Pope, if you can't give them the speech, you can call me at any hour. I am 20 minutes away. I'll gladly do it for you. If you hear a cell phone ring, bust it up against the wall. It's to that level, time to go. No more excuses. You have the excuses for Mark Pope has been maxed out, but I'm behind you, okay? I'm behind you 100%, but it's go time. It's no more. You got to go. This is it. Every Kentucky coach that's ever taken that job, you don't have time for anything else. You have to produce immediately. Pitino immediately got better. Calipari immediately turned us into a national championship contender. Tubby Smith, yes, it was with Rick's players, but he won the national championship. You've got to do it. Now, with the most expensive roster in the history of college basketball. I'm trying not to run long with the video, 21 minutes in here. I just want to talk about the OA. OA is had a disappointing first month of the season. He's really picked it up, guys. OA's preseason SEC Player of the Year predicted. Preseason SEC Player of the Year, and he's playing, I don't want to say quite to that level, but he's shown a lot of improvement the last 4 or 5 games. He's playing harder now. Somebody said he was a couple rebounds shy of a triple-double today. I didn't check. I didn't watch the game. Not that it meant a whole lot against the weak team, but we get OA going. Get Low going. JQ. I love Marino. I'm telling you, this team can do damage. It can. And I have high hopes. Guys, I want to end the video. I'll talk more about the greatest ever series and all that stuff. I cannot thank you all enough for all the positivity. Love you guys. To the jerks, I'm telling you, no, any more negative, just if you want blocked from the channel, say something stupid again, and I'll gladly do that for you. But I'll say this, you have a clean slate. If you want to apologize, that would be great. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Just talk basketball. Talk sports. Don't talk stupid shit. Everybody, I love you guys. I'll do another video before Christmas, but be safe out there. Love you guys. God bless, and be safe.